Alright, so what I'm gonna do is today is show you how to change your oil on a 1999 GMC Yukon. It goes the same for Tahoes, Escalades. It should be the same. I don't know if you can see. If you can catch a glimpse of the end down there. It's the oil filter. Let me just. Sorry for all the movement. So, let's see, where is this guy? So it's actually right there. This thing, that's the oil filter. So you'll pop that off along with the oil pan here. This bolt looks like it's a 15 millimeter. Let me grab my socket and we'll check it out. Alright, so the one I'm using is a 16 millimeter. Got the adapter on it. It's a cheap little tool set I got actually at Harbor Freight. So let's get down under here. We're about to get messy. Alright, let me position the phone. Alright. Oh shit, wrong way. Gotta take that bolt out in order to release drain the oil. Hold on one second, that thing is hard. Sorry about dropping the phone. That bolt. That thing was on there, man. I know I'm moving around a lot. I'm trying to get this done quick. So it's gonna splash a bit too. Cause I got this plate right here. Why the hell is this so damn hard? Alright. So just gotta prepare where you feel. There it goes. And so after it starts pouring, you can adjust your pan so you get all of the oil in there. And if you look, that oil is dirty. So we're gonna let that leak out, and then I'll show you taking off the oil filter and then putting it back on. Alright, so now we're gonna take off. Let's see if I got a light. Sorry, we're gonna take off the oil filter. So the way I do it, I just get down in there. Alright, so now we got the Oil filter off. Man, it was hard. I'm sorry I had to put the phone down. I showed you where it is. You just need an oil wrench, or if you could do it with your hands. I did it with my hands. You just turn it off and make sure your pan is underneath it. Now, what I like to do after the oil filter's off, and the oil plug bolt off the oil pan is off, I like to flush it. So I'll get some oil, like I'll get an extra quart, and I'll flush it. Just pour this down there, that way it flushes all that other old stuff out. Yeah, it may give you a little bit more time, but think about it, this is your car. You treat it how you want it to last a long time. Flush all that old stuff out. Let's see. Now we'll see if it's flushing. Clean oil. Oh yeah, here it comes. See, it looks. You can tell the difference is more transparent. It's the cleaner oil, the newer oil that we just poured in the oil cap up there. Now it's flushing out all the old bad stuff. I like to flush it out. It makes me feel better. So we'll just let that drip out. Once it starts emptying out, we'll go ahead and put the plug in that bolt, and I'm gonna show you guys what I do with my oil filters when I put them back on. I grease up the seal on the top and put a little bit in it. Alright, so for the oil filter, see, when you go take it to somewhere, they put this cheap stuff on. No grip. It just looks cheap all in all. I get the good fram. When you're putting on your oil, this helps a lot. When you're removing it, this helps a lot. So the next time you change your oil, you won't have an issue like I had trying to struggle to take that off. This is grip. It's like sandpaper kind of. Alright? So, put it right here so it don't fall. What I do is I just put a little bit like that. My finger. With the seal. Just like so. I do this for better lubrication, and for the seal, get some of the lubrication. I've always done it that way. I don't know why. Just do it. So, same way we took it off, we're gonna put it back on. It's gonna be a lot of shaking, so I'm gonna get under the truck. Ow. Ow. So remember, we got it from up there, up here. It's the same way we took it off. It's the same way it's gonna go back on. And there's a bolt in there. You just find the groove. It's on. Now, again, with that grip at the end, this is where you're gonna utilize it. tighten it, especially if you're not using a oil wrench. You don't need an oil wrench because it's supposed to be hand tightened, not freaking tight work. You can't get it off anymore, right? The oil's already pretty much done dripping out, and it's pretty transparent, looks clean. So we're gonna get our bolt, we're gonna plug her back up. I think they may have stripped this. Where? How about this truck from one guy? It's one owner. He actually he had a garage kept. He's an older vet, so pretty sure he took it anytime he needed any maintenance to a mechanic or a dealer. And I must have used an air wrench or something. I've never had a bolt this difficult. So just find the position that you feel comfortable with spinning this. See, now it's easy. This guy, all we do is give it a little tight like this. Hand tight. Just like that. Does not need to go any tighter than that. We'll double check our oil filter. Alright. Good. Our oil filter. Our bolt is closed. See, I dripped a little bit on the drive shaft here. Get that out. It's gonna smoke, but it's alright. Clean it all off. Alright, so now that we got everything tightened up down there, we're gonna add some oil. You just pour it slowly, because there's no breather hole anywhere on the oil bottles, so it guzzles down. So if you pour too fast, it'll overflow. Beautiful. Because I got the big 5-quart gallon yard jug, I like to use that. This is a big boy. Now, I'm gonna need to use 2 hands to hold the yellow funnel, pour it at the same time, so after I'm done, I'll check back. Alright, so I've poured about, say, a little bit more than half, right? What I'm doing is, I didn't pour it all, because I'm gonna go down and check if there's any leaks. Make sure everything's tightened properly, right? So, first off, we're gonna take a look at the oil pan. No leaks around the seal? Nope. Good. Now, let's turn over and take a look up here at the oil filter. do see something right here, but I didn't wipe it before it went down like I was supposed to. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna wipe it. If there's a leak, it'll start to seep out. So again, nothing around there. Nothing there. Pour the rest of your oil. Dispose of this dirty oil properly. I usually just fill it back up in the 5 quarts and take it back to AutoZone or O'Reilly. It's up to you, and that's your basic oil change there. Now, if you want to change the air filter, do the plugs, do a full tune-up, you can. Me, I'm just showing you how to do a basic oil filter and where the actual components to do this are. The oil pan bolt plug there and the oil filter on the 99 GMC Yukon. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like my channel, subscribe, rate, share. Any questions you have about any car parts, let me know. I'm more than happy to help.